The latest from Venezuela, reports of gunfire outside a pro-Juan Guaido rally at an air base near Caracas. The White House says the president's been briefed and is monitoring the situation. Joining us now, Mary Anastasia O'Grady from the Wall Street Journal. It seems to me that Juan Guaido has now started an open and armed challenge to Maduro.
That's pretty much right. I mean, we've known for a long time that there's a division inside the military. A number of commanding officers and the rank and file prefer Juan Guaido because he is the democratically elected head of the National Assembly versus the dictator. But they've been afraid to move. And this looks like it could be these...
They're moving.
They're moving. I think there's a lot of bad things that can happen, so I think we should contain our enthusiasm. Number one, we're not too sure who's leading this, and my sources are telling me that they're going to target Guaido.
Maduro will target Guaido.
They will target Guaido, and there's also the possibility that some of these military people aren't really supporters of his, but would like to see him targeted. They don't like Maduro, but they don't want Guaido. They're basically old-time Chavistas, so we have to also be aware of that.
But haven't you also reported that we've told them, we've told their generals, we've told Maduro, our CIA probably did it, but we've told them, you mess with this, you shoot him, or you shoot demonstrators, and we'll do something about it militarily. We've laid it on the line, haven't we?
That may be one of those famous red lines, because I'm not sure that the U.S. is willing to go in there. But I do think that if they take Guaido or they take other important political figures who are supporting Guaido, that could really create an international incident. Let me just add one other thing, which is that I mean, my own view is it's very likely there's going to be a lot of bloodshed, because the other side, don't forget, they're paramilitary. There are a lot of armed informal groups who are very loyal to Cuba, Iran, Russia, and those people are not going to suddenly put down their weapons and walk away, even if some part of the military sides with Guaido and says, we're going to take over. By the way, what is expected is that they're going to take over certain military installations inside Caracas today. We'll see if it happens.
20 seconds. Looks like we're on the verge of civil war. And I hate to say that, but it does look like it.
Well, I have said that all along, that we're going to have a civil war, because the only other option to a civil war is that this place becomes Cuba for the extended period. Don't forget, Cubans, the Castros are in there for 60 years. So the only way out of it is probably shooting your way out, and that's unfortunate because there's going to be a loss of life.
Yes, it is indeed. Mary Anastasia O'Grady, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you.